And now we're going to go on to paper 1. Okay, so in the interest of time, I'm not able to go, point by point, example by example like before. Okay, that is if we have lessons in the future together. So here are some notes again, okay, for paper 1, situational writing. Remember to read the task very carefully. Okay, so the way that I will teach this is usually I use 3 colors. Okay, I use yellow, pink, and blue. And you're like, why, Miss Lee, are you trying to create a flag? No, okay. I will usually show you a model answer, okay, what is good, and then I'll show a bad answer, what is bad. And the difference between good and bad is the lack of colors. So what is in yellow is the information. In other words, what is in the task? What do they want you to do? They always tell you what the purpose is, what the main aim, what the main message is. They always tell you what they're trying to accomplish with that email, okay? And they also give you 5 different bullet points that you need to hit. Your reason, your way of doing it, how did you feel, what event occurred, what details about it amazed you, so on and so forth. You need to hit all 5 bullet points. You need to write at least 3 paragraphs. What is in these 3 paragraphs? Like I said, the 3 different highlighted portions. Yellow is the information. Whatever's in the task, the aim, the main purpose, okay, the main event, the feelings, the things that they want you to hit, that's in yellow, okay? People who hit that generally get a pass. What about people who score even better? There's a second color, pink. Pink is your own elaboration, okay? But of course, elaboration needs to be related to the main point, okay? It needs to give details that deepen your arguments or deepen your description. Last but not least, we have blue, which is all your formal/informal phrases, okay? You need to use those phrases, especially in formal letter writing, to make it sound professional. Later, we'll look at some examples, okay? When you're done, okay, do check that the names are correct. Okay, don't reverse it to and fro. Okay, intention, tone, and all 5 points. These are some things that you definitely need to hit. Your purpose needs to be in the first paragraph. Keep it clear. Okay, your tone, identify formal, informal, and stick to it. If it's formal, I don't want to see any abbreviations. Okay, I don't want to see any text language. Okay, that's in your WhatsApp, in your Telegram. You can text however you like, but I don't want to see that in the email. Okay, and of course, all your 5 points. Include the full date, and like I said, you can elaborate, but it cannot be a grandmother story. It needs to be part of the thing. So if you're writing about maybe a good experience you had at a restaurant, right? All your elaboration needs to be, what did the waiter do for me? How do I hope that he gets some sort of reward because of it, okay? But you cannot go on and talk about how good the food was in too much detail and what you did after the food and so on and so forth, okay? So here is a table, okay, of things that you need to take note of in sequence. Okay, starting with the date, day, month, year, very straightforward. Salutation, dear something something, okay, their full name. Madam or sir, if you don't know their name. Mrs., Mr., surname, if you know their name. Okay, this is for formal. If it is informal, you still say dear, okay, but instead of using madam and sir, Mr., Mrs., you just write their name. The purpose, formal, you will write, I am writing to, okay, to do this, to compliment a waiter I had the other day at your restaurant, to complain about some students I saw loitering, okay, to share about my reflections for this festival that I attended under your community. Okay, that's quite long, okay, and these could be phrased, okay, so this will be in blue if I were to highlight it for you, okay, inform, ask, give you feedback, tell you, inquire about, okay, all these are very formal language to make the same point as I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to ask you, I'm trying to tell you how I feel. Okay, very lingo words, we turn it into these phrases. What about informal? Informal, you would be a little bit more interested in the person. Okay, you would say, how are you? How have you been? Okay, I can't wait to tell you. There's a little bit of personal touch there. Okay, as for content, okay, for formal, all the points, of course, that is the same for both formal and informal, okay, but your phrasing is a lot more serious for the formal writing. I patronized your establishment last evening and was pleasantly surprised, okay, no one talks like this, but you can write that in a formal email. But if it's an informal email, okay, you can use exclamation marks, you can talk about emotions, you will enjoy this, okay, you can talk about personal figures, my mom said I could invite you, so on and so forth. Okay, contractions are basically abbreviations, short forms. Okay, all your text language, the 3 letters to send a whole message. Okay, you can't do that. Okay, not allowed in formal, but allowed in informal. But of course, not really advisable. Okay, and last but not least, remember to link back at the very end. For formal, this is the way to phrase it. I look forward to your reply, usually the first thing. Second thing, if you require more details, you can contact me at so on and so forth. Last but not least, I hope it will be useful to you. Thank you. Okay, this is a must. So just remember it as, I look forward to your reply. I hope you can help me if you need more details. And thank you. Okay, informal, I can't wait to hear from you. I hope to hear from you soon. Okay, a lot of very excited language here. Okay, just make sure that it doesn't sound overly just like everyday language, like vocal language. Okay, sign off, yours sincerely if you don't know the person's name, but this can be used for any situation. Yours faithfully if at the very beginning you use sir or madam. Okay, and give your first name with your surname. For informal, write love, best wishes, regards, cheers. Okay, a lot more choices, and just your first name, which is your given name. Okay, not your surname.